My camera is not connected. I don't know what's going on. So Now, do we have audio? Okay, no voice audio at all. At all still. Let's turn the volume down. No W face. Oh, now. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that the emoji up the top corner there, I don't know why my camera's not working for some reason. Yeah, but this tool shed, I put this on the Australian map as well. Being Australian, you know, a bit of junk around, you know, so, and being corrugated, and that's something what you see on an Aussie farm. So, really excited about these goats and that, so I'll have a good playthrough on that. We'll go through, this is some of the equipment you get, but I've taken most of it off. Oh, there I am, sitting in that, whoop. No, I can't zoom in. Zoom out a bit. No, I'm stuck there now. Okay, I'll jump out the tractor. So I'll just pull out the shed and then you'll be able to see me. That's a good idea. Yeah, so of course, I hope you can hear the audio on these things. I'm pretty good, actually. Health's holding up. I've been coughing my guts up. Went to the hospital and that the other day, but for a checkup. And of course, this thing that you're not allowed to say, that good drink that you can drink. Yeah, so they're carrying on like cut snakes down there, and I'm telling them they're dropping the ball a bit. I had to go at them because, you know, like they keep talking about this thing and not doing what they're supposed to be doing with my lungs and everything like that. So yeah, haven't done that for a while. So I was sort of a bit annoyed with them going all the way down to Adelaide, and then they said, oh, we should have done a phone interview. And it's like, really? But yes, other than that, it's got this beautiful map. Not too, like it's a European map. I'm not really into the small maps and that, but that's why I've got small equipment now on this farm. But I don't know if you saw this stuff before, Jake, whether you were here when we were going through it. But this tractor here, this International, that's why I keep going, International Harvester all the time. This one here is the first tractor I ever drove. The absolute first tractor. And I think I've said before on one of the things, I was driving along looking behind, being a newbie, watching like kink neck, you know, watching the harrow behind, and went to a foxhole, and the back wheel went in and the whole thing stood up on its rear end and scared the living daylights out of me. And after it came back down and I pulled up, I got out and went, right, calm. And then the boss said to me, he goes, oh, I saw you went through the foxhole, found it. I went, yeah. He goes, was it exciting? I said, yeah, tell you right it was. Lucky there was no damage to the tractor. But I've got a nice little combination of, see, I've done this again. I put on the Fiat last time on Walker Farm. And I had the Fiat with all this combination on it, so it looked like a backhoe to be used. I was trying to do the pallet lift with the using that combination with the hook on the back of it with the pallet thing to hook up the thing. Right, so what we should do is actually start one of these the harvesters up. I shall grab this one. New Holland, old school. Don't normally have New Holland on my maps, but I wanted something appropriate for this map. Oh, we actually might need that corn head of things. Yeah, so I sold my G27 because the computer I've got that I can't play American Truck Simulator and that on anyway. So I decided to get rid of that, and I've still got the PlayStation one, but at the moment we're still going 22 minutes, so we're going pretty good. I think it might be because the last couple of times I tried to stream, I had the PlayStation, which is the first PlayStation. It's not the upgraded one. I gave that to the boys. and I took their old one. But this PlayStation that I've got is the first one that come out in PlayStation 4, PS4, and I've got it sitting next to me so it picks up the Wi-Fi a bit better, because I think that's what it was. Well, my missus said that's probably what it is. It's not picking it up because of the it's away from the actual transmitter type thing. So we're going to try that, and so far it's working by the looks of it. 23 minutes, come on, this is a record. And of course I haven't got my my tech kit here to do everything for me. No lag, cool. Right, so we'll start on the sunflower seeds. So we've got something to actually watch. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to go outside and unfold. Then unfold the harvester. Then the lower harvester and start harvester. Oh, she's winding up, isn't she? Oh, what's going on there? Is it too big for it? Okay. I'll try to position it better. So we've got no crop damage in it. Yeah. I don't know how to do that, so people can join. Okay. I'm not sure how to do that. That's why Tech Kid does that sort of stuff. I know you wanted to be a moderator in that before, but it's up to Caitlin to set all that sort of thing up. Okay, so now we've found out one important thing, and that is that this, is it going? It's starting to go. I was going to say this header, the head's too powerful for this machine. Like it draws too much power, or it's just scrape on the ground because it's too big, too heavy for it maybe. Yeah, see, I haven't even got the computer and that set up next to me or anything, Joe. Starting to put out a bit more content in PlayStation. If I can get this to work so it actually records all the time, then I can get Bundy Dave and that in, and we'll start doing some GDA stuff and that as well. And me and Crazy did some, not Crazy this one, but Crazy People. Hey brother. Did some hunting on Call the Wild the other night. This is shocking, isn't it? I think I can. Yeah, I'll put that on a worker. See if they can do a better job. Which is basically the same. So we're going to have to go over to the shop. And we're going to have to find us a new head. I got that one to try to get some angle of the dangle, but I might have to just grab something like that and do it in New Holland. Have we got New Holland? Nope, I don't think so. JCB might look good. Yeah, see, let's stop. Actually, turn on. Hold that up. Love the automation on these things. They do a really good job, don't they? Yeah, so like I was saying, I put the best thing in that on there because this is the best changeover for like goats and ducks and that. First introduction to the game from PC, and first introduction for this map. So that's why I put the best in that on there. Alright, now where's the shop from here? Straight down the tarmac, I think. So we'll head out. and we'll go up tarmac, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to get me bearings and that for a lot of this stuff as well on this map. So, like I said, I just set it up last night, and I'm so excited about the goats and the ducks and that being on the game now. If Lancey Boy had thrown them in from, I'm going to stuff this up again. So a Sky Wizard or Shy Wizard. Sorry, mate. I when I went onto his channel when Lancey and DJ were talking about it on one of the DJ's live streams, when I was watching Stone Valley, and I saw him, I heard a mention of his name, so I went and checked out his channel itself, and he was doing some stuff with pipe work and that on Oakville Farm. And I was checking out the how he's laying these pipes and that in, how you do it, and all the rest of that thing, map building. And I was really interested in it actually. And so I saw the goat one and that he put the goats and made the goat yards and stuff, and I thought, oh cool, that's what we need to get from PC, because when I had the PC going, I had them mods already installed and that ready to go for the Australian farm actually, Western Australia and the Outback farm. Yeah, so and then I mentioned on one of my videos then that if Lancey put him into his map, it would be a first ever for 19 for the livestock. Oh, here we go. Thanks, mate. This is a good way to rub it. Right, so we'll get rid of this. Voila. And I'll do it later. And we'll get rid of it later. Nice shop in that too. Look, I'll just jump out of the tractor. Header, sorry. We'll go in here and say, g'day, old mate. Old mate sitting in here. G'day, old mate. See? Cool, isn't it? Yeah, him and his mates are hanging around the pub as well. Got some nice photos around the place. All New Holland stuff. Funny that. I like coming in and looking at the bits and bobs on the shelves. You know, like they've got different stuff in here. Some of the shops have got chainsaws and whippersnippers and everything going there under the sun. Fuel and everything. Yes, we were talking about that the other day actually. ps4. That crossover thing's going to be good because yeah, I don't know if you know, but my brother sort of thought that because all these YouTubers were using, I tried to tell him, all these YouTubers were using Xbox controllers on their computers and that, he thought that if you got an Xbox you could get all the PC stuff. So his son talked him into getting it, and I said to him, no, it doesn't work that way, it's just a controller. Same as what I've got for my bloody computer as well. But he wouldn't listen, so you know, he knows better. So he went and got an Xbox, and now he's regretting it because although he reckons he closed his account on PlayStation, but he hasn't, because he's still snoozing away on them every time I look at my friends list. So he hasn't closed it up at all, which a couple of his other mates have told him as well that he plays with. But yeah, so it'd be good if he could get back on it, like just grab a PlayStation and jump on, or get the new one, and then that way we can all walk up again. We used to do some good stuff together then. Before we started recording everything, see, that's before I started recording things and uploading them and that sort of thing. So which I'm still doing lately, because every time this thing drops out, I put up a couple of videos and that, like as you've probably seen. If you follow the channel, boy, that sign is so solid. It's like that. Yeah, I can hear you beeping back there. It's like that one post as you're going into Oakville Farm, like at the pig farm, Oak Glen. One little signpost there, and you hit it, and it's just solid as a rock. You're not going nowhere. Stops you right in your tracks. Which tracks? Max tracks. Take the easy way out. Bit of free advertising there. Oh, we've got to unfold this again now. Oh, look, wrong one. Unfold. Grazie. Right, now we'll get back into it. So, sunflowers. Don't see much with the textures in that on here. It's got a couple extra crops on here apparently. Like alfalfa and rye, I think it is. Which is another reason why I want Stone Valley to come out, because I want to get that alfalfa. Oh, sorry, lucerne. The lucerne happening. Yeah, it'll be interesting to get all the like the PC stuff on 5. To get back into those maps that I can't get. I hope you can still get like the Western Australian map would be a good one. I want the Outback map. I really want the Outback map. Somebody make the Outback map. Even for here. And then I won't have to cross over at all. I'll just stay here forever. No, I go back to 17 all the time too. And play it every now and then. I as you see, if you watch my channel, if you follow the channel, I did some reviews now. It said the best ever cow paddock was Black Sheep Modding's. That's the funny thing. Is anybody watching my videos? There must be somebody watching my videos, because I go on 17 and I go on about the like the F100. Sorry, what's it called? The Rodeo, the Holden Rodeo. I'm sorry, the Rodeo, which is the Effie. And I was talking about that in the thing, and within a couple of days, bang, there it was, and the Road Rage, bang, there it was, the Mustang, and I watch your videos. Yeah, you're the only one, Jake. Nah, some people do, but it's good. It's good to actually have something out there for me to do, you know. Like as I said, I'm cooped up all the time, 24/7 with the kids at school, missus at work, and I'm legally not allowed to work at all. So I'm going to run around the town and do some, like, you know how we did the silo one with the painted silo. There's a whole heap of walls that painted around town by a couple of artists, and I mean like really good paintings on the wall. They look like photos. On your Discord, yeah, I shouldn't I? A couple of them come over actually. When Caitlin did her live stream, she told me that she mentioned it and a few of your friends and that come over and checked it out and stuff and left some comments, so it was pretty cool. Everybody leave comments if you watch any of this stuff, even after the fact, after the live stream. Leave some comments to let me know what sort of stuff is like. That helps, because there's no point me putting up stuff that nobody's interested in. The YouTuber I spoke to last night and brought a steering wheel on there, he does Farming Simulator and stuff. I have to get his YouTube thing off of me, because we just told him mine last night and he was checking it out, and my sister had to go back to Adelaide, so I've got to ring him up, Alex, and get his actual thing and check out his channel and chuck down a like and subscribe to his one as well. Because it's costs nothing, you know, and if you like, I follow all the big ones like DJ and Mr. Silly P. Yeah, Mr. Silly P. He's a ps4 guy, and he's just gone over to PC. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, content's changed a bit. He's still PlayStation, of course, but he's got too much stuff coming to him now with the PC, because there's so much stuff there, and he's starting to forget about it. No, not really. What is it? Quebec, or I can't remember what that map is. I had it on, I had to take it off. This one, it's an actual map. Dagon was put a thing out. Dagwin was my first YouTuber I actually followed, repeatedly, subscribed to and followed with Farm Simulator. He was my first ever YouTuber I started following with, like, see, that's the thing, right? I'll watch Red Dead Redemption and that, right? Everybody who puts out something on Red Dead Redemption on YouTube, I'll watch it. The whole story mode and that, I've watched story mode on Red Dead Redemption about 50 times, because different people put out different stuff. Marzi and Jeff and Bugsy, Bay Area Bugs, Jeff Barbiano. I follow all those guys from VOJ stuff, like I only mentioned those two for a reason. Yeah, so I follow those guys and that all the time, and I've watched their gameplays on Red Dead Redemption. I've watched heaps of people's muck around on Red Dead Redemption. Why? My wife says, why are you watching that stuff again for? Because everybody does it different. Everybody has different comments. And I just like their comments and the laughs that you have with some of them. Like, I don't know if you've seen my bear one, make the old man run, and then I just did half a hunting. So I'm doing this sort of like story mode a bit late, but I thought I'd better run it through a bit. And cat, as in the biker vlogger cat. She's cool. Oh, Caitlin's not here. If you're looking for Cat. Cat says hi. Oh, okay, now I know who you're talking about. Hi, Cat. Jake's friend. Cool. Yeah, he's watching it, Cat, so you can see your comments as you make them. And welcome, Cat. Yeah, so I watch a lot of YouTubers, heaps of YouTubers, and their content and stuff. I like DJ GoHam. I watch it all the time. Introductions, thanks, Jake. How you going, Cat? Yeah, she's my tech kid. She does all the work. Helps me, writes it down. I have to write down what she tells me, how to upload it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm the one who brought her her GoPro. Yeah, she wanted to get into, she wanted a GoPro on that, so I said, yeah, I'll buy one and we'll do it. And then I brought two, so we've both got one now. So we'll be doing some more stuff at the beach, and we're going to be doing some snorkeling and that down at the beach and that with the GoPros as well, because I've shoved them on the water once and they looked alright, but it was upside down. So we'll show up our beaches a bit more. We'll go camping a bit more now that the weather's starting to peter out a bit, and once it gets a little bit warmer we'll be out there. Unless you're really brave and go swimming in this sort of weather. A lot of people do. And they know they're alive, I tell you. So, Cat, this is a new map. And it's got goats and ducks on it, which is the reason why I got so excited about it, because it's a crossover between PC to PlayStation. First ever they've had goats and ducks on it, which I was kind of hoping would come out, and it has, so I'm going to show it off. And we've actually got the live stream hanging in there today. We're only going to do an hour, which is like 42 already, because that's the time that I've got set on this. So, like I said, I watch a lot of YouTubers. I follow a lot of YouTubers. I subscribe to a lot of YouTubers, and I watch all their content. I watch a lot of scrappy stuff. E-Waste Band and that in Australia. Yeah, it's not bad. It, it can be boring for a lot of people, and I've fallen asleep a couple of times doing real big paddocks. But I also do Grand Theft Auto. I do a hunting video, which is Hunting Call of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption. I was going to do Crash Bandicoot, but Caitlin, Crazy Swan was going to do a little bit of that. So, and I was looking at Skyrim. Skyrim? Yeah, my brother was talking about Skyrim. But yeah, he loves it. That cat. Can you hear that cat behind me? Yeah. Hear a cat? Yeah, you can hear a cat, right? That cat's on the heat at the moment, so it's driving me nuts. It wants to go in the room, then it wants to come out the room. In my when I was doing American Truck Simulator on PC, I had a cat in the truck all the time. It was a striped one. It's pretty cool. The pigeons, yeah. Oh, you want a pigeon? Hell, man, I got rollers. I got racing pigeons. I used to be in racing pigeons. Did you know that, Jake? I was going to do one actually on a GoPro thing on with my actual pigeons, and show them off, show their colours and that sort of thing, and then take them out the road. We're just up the hill and toss them and watch them come home. I think you can actually see from up there when you're tossing where our house is. Yes, so I was in racing pigeons for a while, down in Elizabeth and Adelaide. So yeah, I was 2 years I was in it. Then I pulled out for reasons of old blokes don't like to lose. So because my birds were winning, I pulled out. It causes trouble. Pigeons are everywhere. Feral pigeons are a problem, and believe it or not, even though I'm a pigeon lover and I have been since I was 12 in New South Wales, when I was up there I used to have pigeons, and in Marylands when we were up there, and I've had chooks and pigeons in the backyard all my life really. Yeah, I need a truck. Where's my little truck? I might take the big one over. No, I'll take the big one over. Right, so we're going to the goat farm. So now you can see the road to the goat farm. So I've done some cat. If you're interested, go to my channel, can wear it, and on the YouTube, and have a look at some of the map builds that I've done on there of different maps that they've put out, and how I've done them myself. And you can see the different configurations you can do with the maps and that. So it's not just a basic boring. Well, this sort of map here you can't really do too much to it. Although I'll show you down here in a sec what I actually have done to it. Or if you watch the rest of this video, I'll go around this car on the inside. Illegal. Lucky we're not playing Sandy Bays, or I have the coppers after me. Got police cars on there. That's Oxford & David's map. Top map builder. Absolute genius in making things realism. These are the goat pens. Cat, and I'll just jump out because you just joined a little bit, and we're going to be going off pretty soon. So I'll go around here and quickly show you what goats are in here. Actually, I'll put some in there. What do you reckon? Just for you, Cat. There we go. We'll put one of these in there, and we'll put one of these ones in here, and one of these ones here. These are alpine goats, if you know anything about goats and saying, and then Togler. Oh, I nearly had it again. Yes, anyway, confirm. There you go. There's some goats in there. We'll have to come back and give them some water in that in a minute. So this first ever they've been on the map. And there they are. Did you hear that? I love goats. Smelly little suckers. Yes, and you've got ear tags, yep. I talk to all my animals, by the way. Did I just go... You know what I just did, Jake? I just turned around and went from one farm and where I actually was harvesting and drove up to the wrong farm. Oops. Oh, we wanted to see the goats. That's what it was. No point talking about the goats if you can't see them, right? Whoop, 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 whoop. And this, I've terraformed all that to put more goat pens in there, so it's going to be chockers of goats later on. So we're going to have a nice collection of a goat farm and ducks as well. With the ducks, so I didn't do the duck pen. But there you go, cat. Just for you. We saw the goats. Only because it's coming up to, what, 50 minutes? Very narrow roads too. What's that other one called? Perbec. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of Instagram profile pics. Chiller pigeon. Yeah, I should. I should check. I should show you my chocolate goats. Yeah, chocolate milk from goats would be nice. See, Crazy Swan's brother has to have goat's milk because has a reaction to cow's milk, so we get goat's milk all the time. I used to like it when I was a kid. It's fresh, but then I had, some goat milk that was, they had a buck running with it and it was a bit bucky, so I don't really eat it. I don't drink it anymore. Just a personal thing. I love goat meat, especially on saltbush. Crazy Swan's mother, when she was up the station, up in the Flinders, she used to go out and with her 308 and shoot goats for the family. She's a cow. She's a farm girl, so she's a bushy. Tomboys are the best women to have. And farm girls, because then they learn how to cook. Well, yeah, we could name these goats. Well, there's going to be lots of chocolate ones and there's going to be lots of Coca-Cola ones. So, well, Coca chocolate. Oh yeah, Coca. We could pull one. What about the white goat? Anybody got a name for a white goat? You never had goat's milk? Well, it's a different taste. Put it that way. Yep, everybody should be proud to be a farm girl and boy. We should all go back to the basics, eh? And go back to nature. Get out there in the air, get our hands dirty, and your kids don't get crook if they're in the mud. That's something I know for a fact because my sister-in-law used to like wipe my nephew's hands 24/7. She died of horror when we went around there one day, threw the blanket on the ground, threw the kids on the ground. They started eating grass and stuff, and it's like, it's the only way to build up their immunity, man. It's like, in Australia we need to build up immunity. Hell, man, look at me. I've been around for 54 years, and I used to skin my knees when I prayed me push bike, and climb gum trees, and used to climb trees at Maryland's Park at top of Maryland's hill there, and we used to be able to see the Sydney Harbour Bridge from where I climbed up the pine tree. It was that big, and used to get up there and see the Sydney Harbour from where we were at Maryland's, and yep, used to go all over the place. And New South Wales got the best bush. I went over to Victoria and took Caitlin's older brother and that over. She wasn't born then. But we went over to Victoria and that, and the older boys, they walked off into. I said, go in the bush there, like about 10 foot. And they walked into the bush off the trail and you couldn't even see them. Couldn't even see them. And Cameron, Crazy's older, or third oldest brother, he was only a little kid at the time, and he went up to the waterfall, and there's a whole Japanese tourist and that there, and they all wanted to pinch him and take him home because he was running up to them and smiling and laughing and waving to them and stuff, and they were all taking pictures of him. But yeah, so actually, I was going to show you the photo behind me we took of the fern trees. As we're walking on the trail, they say keep to the trail, but of course you don't. I heard a little babbling little brook, like a little waterfall over a few rocks, so I snuck in there and I looked, and there was all these ferns around this little fall. So we took the photo of it. It's right behind me here actually, and I was going to show you, but there's only bracken ferns and stuff, but yeah, I took some photos of it. I was going to show you, but the camera's not working, so that's pointless. What do you mean you want a tree? Who's in WA? Cat. Cats in WA, Jake. Man, you should see their trees. Hey, dude. We're nearly off, mate. We're at 55 at the moment. We're going to drop out at 60. So thanks for joining, dude. As a famous Ninja Turtle used to say, cowabunga, dude. What's WA? Okay, so cat's not in WA. WA is Western Australia. No, there it is. Western Australia, see? Cali, you're in Cali, Cat. Are you the motorbike blogger Cat that used to run with 6 foot and all the rest of that guy? Was that Cat? She's in Cali. California. Hey, those Patterson boys, they're farm boys and they do songs and that, meme songs and that, and they put one on California. It's really cool. They do like these rap songs, rapping farmer boys. They're really cool. I like it a lot. Watch their videos. Of course, I turn it right up. I get in trouble for it. Cali, eh? I've got a David Mann tattoo, and the only place I could get a Miraculous Martha thing was from California. That's Easy Rider old school stuff. and it's the most productive place in America, California, for farming and that. They've got massive rice farms down there. I had no idea until I was watching those Patterson boys, and they have massive rice farms in California, which is a trip to meet. I had no idea the industry was so big. A lot of migrant workers, which I like. Hablo inglés, sí. Español. I love languages. Love Mexican and I love Scottish. Scottish is excellent. My one of my cousins was married to a Scottish woman, and every time her mother used to say "you can," which is "you know" in Scottish, I used to go "what? Who? What?" And they all used to think it was so funny. I just thought she was talking to me all the time. What, she actually liked me? Oh, she did, but you know. You can what I mean? Mexico, cool. I love Mexican. That's why my biker DLC on is the Mayans. When I watched the Sons of Anarchy thing, the Mayans was thought, well, why don't I do a thing on Mayans when they brought out the Mayans episode, and they've only brought out like one series, and I'm going like, what, really? You have Farming Simulator? Have you got it on PlayStation? Because if you got it on ps4, look up Stone Toad 001, send me a friend's request, and maybe you can come live streaming. Because we've got a couple of maps on the go. We've got the Australia map on the go at the moment, and we've got Walker Farm. I've got a just a normal Walker. Oh, we've got 59 at the moment. We're about to drop out in a minute, peoples. Yeah, well, 16, 17. So I'm going to have to love yous all and leave yous, and hopefully hear from yous again. Drop a comment in that, and if you've got YouTube channels and that, chuck them in there so I can, in the comments, so I'll know where, and share it and get everybody onto my channel, and thanks. Oh, it's PC. Damn, boy. Damn, son. Kind of hoping that you had it on PlayStation so we can play together. My old mate Darcy, I don't know where he went. We did the biggest paddock there is on Farmer Simulator together, and actually drove it like this too. A lot of people don't like that. They put it on automatic pilot. Here we go. We're about to go out. No, we've hit the hour mark. Are we still going? I'm still on air. Okay. That made a liar out of me, didn't it? Does it normally drop out? It normally drops out in an hour, doesn't it, Jake? Yeah, I saw you said PC there, yeah. Dude. I say your name so you know that I've responded to you. Sorry, man. Yeah, PlayStation. The thing is, I started on this. I brought the new one, which with more capacity and that sort of thing, plus or whatever it is, and gave it to the boys and for all their gaming. So we've got heaps of stuff on there. Patrick's got over 200 people that he plays with on PlayStation and stuff. You know, and I said to him, you should do his YouTube channel because him and Cameron basically share one, but yeah, everybody's got PC. All the major YouTubers now got PC because you get more maps and that sort of thing. You get heaps more content, and just overall, I don't know, it's better, I suppose. But in my situation, if you watch my videos, you'll know what my situation is. That it's wants and needs, and 17 years. You know. Wasn't expecting to be around this long, so I don't really spend money on things. Any day could happen. But that's another story. And I've got some ghost videos in it on there. We go out to the cemetery and we use an app and talk to the ghosts and stuff. So oh, cat. My neighbour has got the Virgin Mary next door as her statue, the Lady of Guadalupe. Yes, Good Lady of Guadalupe, as her statue that she plays to. I was going to get a tattoo of that. You love ghosts? You're not too superstitious? Yeah, I was a ghost once. And not that bad. So, this is cool. We're going overtime, Jake. Gaming Dude. Thanks, man, for joining. Cat, thanks for joining. In case we drop out at any time, I'm going to say thanks. Because it might drop out at the end of this hour. I don't know if it's going to keep on going. We've got some good good reception. I think moving it to that position, Jake, I think my wife might have been right to move it to this position here where it can pick up the Wi-Fi better, and it hasn't dropped out at all, has it? My Mr. Moderator. I'll have to get Caitlin to do that thing for you. Oh, sorry. Crazy. She told me off the other day because I was using her, like, because she uses my accounts basically to have her characters on GTA and that sort of thing at the beginning, and her character was still on my thing, so I was using her like her Crazy Swan thing and putting some farming simulator and stuff on there that I was using for recording. But so I had different farms going, different maps going, same map but different setups going at the same time. And she told me off the other day. She goes, "That's my character," and whatever. I'll delete it then. She's bossy sometimes. Yeah, surf and sand. Cat. Over in Cali when they had that mudslide that blocked off Highway 1 or whatever it is, in Farmers, in American Truck Simulator, when that happened, all the truckies on the game had to actually do, I think it was 5,000 loads, hauling stuff out of that. Like they drive there and pick up a load and then drag it out. And to clear the highway, they did it because it collapsed in real life. They did it on the actual game itself. That was on PC, by the way. And yeah, I done like 6 loads, I think it was, with my old Mac, R-model Mac, pulling loads out of there to clear the highway. So they do these things, you know. They, like the other day I saw Road Rage on there. I was watching, I can't remember who, I think it was Jeff Barviano or someone. I was watching on American Truck Simulator, and he accidentally hit the, no it wasn't, it was Fujimo. And accidentally hit the car in front of him, and the guy started doing road rage, like reversing up to him and not hitting him, but reversing up to him and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever seen road rage on there. But like my darling wife told me the other day when I was playing the hunting game, that it's only a game until I got stalked by the lions, and she went, "They're actually stalking you." And I said, "Yeah, they're going to kill me if I don't get out of here." And then Patrick got, Caitlin's brother, got wiped out by a moose the other night when we were hunting on there. It actually looked around the tree. I was watching it in the scope, ready to take the shot, and I saw it look around the tree and then stomp him. And they will kill you, they'll take you out. It's not just a shoot 'em up bang bang game. You're hunting for ages on that map. Beautiful country. Check out some of those hunting videos, Call the Wild and that, and you have a look at some of the country they go through. Check out mine. It's really great. There is viewer discretion is advised on GTA and there, because there's animals being killed and people getting killed and all that sort of lovely stuff that they put on games. So I personally I grew up with watching black and white beautiful TV. I love black and white TV. Yes, it's something we used to, what's that? A community post, so that's cool. Oh, okay, gigantic, okay. 333. What was I saying? I got sidetracked with all these pop-up notices. Oh yes, black and white TV. There's nothing like it's funny, interesting. Yes. On foot, yes. Yep. You shot yourself in the foot. Why'd you shoot yourself in the foot? On the foot. Why the foot? I hope you weren't planning to eat it afterwards, because normally you shoot and kill to eat. Foot in mouth, that would be. Excuse me, my emphysema playing up. Yeah, so yeah, Caitlin, sorry, Crazy Swan said to a friend of hers the other day that you know, she used to watch videotapes, VHS tapes, and they said, VHS, what? Which century were you born in? And yeah, we still have VHS tapes around here. Hey man, I remember when she was a baby, I used to sit up at night watching River Cottage UK, and not Australian one, but River Cottage with Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall still, and she used to have her bottle, and she remembers it basically every episode because of that. I used to feed her at night when she'd give her a bottle, and I used to sit there watching those videos. And that was when I was working. Man, I used to work 13-hour days, come home at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, feed her brother Cameron and that, when he wake up for his feed and stuff, and look after him. Get the kids off to school at 6 o'clock in the morning to get on the bus to go, because we're living on farm then. That's when I had my heart attacks down there on the farm. Yeah, and send them on their merry way. Mrs. goes to work, and I go to sleep and for a few hours, and then get up and do the whole thing over again. Do the arvo and then night shift again, double shifts. That was good fun. I suppose that's why I had my heart attacks. Never mind. And then life got slow when I was at home all the time. Yep. But the fishing's starting to pick up, so we'll be going and doing some fishing. I've got some, if you're interested, Kat, there's some videos of the beach and that on my channel, and there's a sea line, a bit different to your Cali ones, a bit darker, a bit fatter, not as sleek as the Cali sea lines and that. But yeah, so I've got that sort of thing, and I want to do some, like I said, snorkeling and that. My lungs can't hold the capacity of what they used to anymore. I can't breathe properly, so. But so dude, back to you. What sort of games do you play on PC? Do you play games on the PC? Which ones are they? Well, a couple of them maybe. Actor role. Okay. What's the creator role? See, that's the stuff that Caitlin knows. See, the high-tech stuff, like the technical stuff, I farm out to her because, like I said, I wasn't planning to be around this long. But it happens, man. I'm trying to stay out of the weather as much as I can this year because I don't cough up blood and that again, so I'm just causing it. No, I had a nice computer that I could play PC and that on, dude. I used to play American Truck and Farmer Simulator actually on 19 on it, with my steering wheel, G27. I just sold that last night actually, because the computer I have now, I can't gain access to those accounts. I got my whole Mexican map and everything. I got me Oregon and everything on my American Truck Simulator. See, there's a thanks, huh? Yeah, yeah, it's a bit of a problem. I had the W900 Kenworth on there with the Arizona skin, because I was in Phoenix, based in Phoenix, on that map, and I was doing New Mexico and stuff like that. Arizona, Phoenix was my base. Going into Cali, like I was saying to Kat, I was running my Mac 9 at that stage. The old model Mac. Woo! Love them old trucks. And noisy too. I got the mod for the electrics, the air start. So I went, you know, like started with the old air start and that, and had the 600 Mac horse mod in it. She was a beast. But it was an old rusty old blue Mac with the original Bulldog on the airflow, and then I got the old guy mod, and had Melissa, one of the girls that you can get, sitting there with her phone. That was role play my missus, and the cat was always on the dash. His name was Tom, by the way. And there's a German Shepherd you can have on there, Max. I call mine Digger, of course. No, the sim. I'm 19, yeah, together. Yeah, well, if I had the computer, I could. I'll be playing the Australian map though, because it's the only one that's got the Outback map on there. I had plans for that. I had real good plans for that map. Alright, thank you very much, Kat. Enjoy that beautiful weather, and stay safe and healthy, okay? And yeah, say hello to your family for me. From mine to yours, see you later. Thank you very much. And Jake's doing his outro. And Jake is now going. Alright, cool. We've actually gone over this time, Jake. So that's alright, cool. No worries. I'll try to push this out to an hour and a half, eh? Be the longest stream ever. So me and Dude can just have a chin wag while you're off and racing, unless Dude has to go too. See you, mate. Thanks a lot. And I'll tell Crazy you're on so she can catch up with you later. Very mate. Okay, Dude, you're off and racing too. Alright. No worries, man. Thanks for hanging. And see you on the flip side. Check out my shit and give us a like or whatever, mate. And that'll be cool. Thanks, mate. See you around. Yep, alright. I'll get Caitlin to do that for me, Jake. Turn up the Discord and that and show me how to get into it and stuff like that. No worries. Thanks, mate. These sunflowers are nearly done. I'll get on with something else. So for those people who are going to be watching this after or coming on, this is the new map. It's the Batchakal, something like that. It's very hard to say, but it's a step over. It's a crossover between PC and the PlayStation, which is what I'm on. They have brought goats, which is a very first for Farmer Simulator 19, and ducks to this game. It is the best thing they've done for 19, because those animals that were always in PC and they will never transfer it over in all this time. New ones coming out, so hopefully we'll see a lot more of it. But with the new, this is a 2015 map, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to go back and do a bit more research on this one. But I was just very happy about the actual fact that they've got goats and ducks and that on here. I've been asking for it for a while. If you go back through my videos, you will see me talking about it like about 4 months back or something, I think it was. The race is on for Millennial Farmers map to come out and Stone Valley. It's just a matter of time to see which one's going to lob first. DJ, Daggerwin, Mr. Silly P. Go across and check out all their channels. They're doing like map reviews and that at the moment for Millennial Farmer. From Mapper's Paradise. Mapper's Paradise is also has they like doing real life farms actually, because they did Walker Farm for 17 and 19, which is one that I made my own maps out of. So if you want to go over and check out those maps, just put it in there. Go over to their page and check them out as well. Yeah, they got some great maps and that. They like realism. They like trying to get everything perfect. And the Walker Farm one. If you want a map, if you ever get this Farm Simulator 19, if you ever get the thing and you want to get into it on PlayStation, I'm not sure if on PC that you can place things down the way you can on PlayStation. Yeah, on PlayStation, instead of terraforming and stuff like that, on ps4, which is what I run, most of the maps you have to terraform. Like this one here, you can't place anything. It's just undulated, beautiful undulated paddocks and that. These crows are annoying. Get out of here, birds, as DJ will say. They're crows. They never get out of there. Yeah, so these maps are undulated. On Walker Farm, you can place anything down and you don't have to terraform the ground. You might have to like put a texture or something down to cut up the existing ground, like to break it up before you can place something on it, like a bit of gravel or something like that. But other than that, everything goes down nice, flush and beautiful. And that's the way you want a map. You know, you don't want to be trying to terraform it. If you're like me, that I can't do it properly. Like that's how come I've got ponds on some of my maps, because I've learnt that when I try to do it, it makes a big hole or something like that. So you know, I've used it to my advantage, and I put pond water in it and that sort of thing. If you want existing earth dams and that, go across the Ningham Farm, Australian map by Aussie Farmer. That's his granddad's farm and stuff. I waited for the rivers to get fixed up, but now I'm on that map. I've changed it up a bit to make it my own map, to make my own farm, but it's perfect as a game playthrough. And this is full again. That's the only problem with this small tractor. I mean that small harvester. It fills up quick. And this thing, for some reason, is always parked too far away. Go around this way. So this is a man truck. It's a small one. You can get a trailer on that, packed with it. And we've got some lucerne over there. What about lucerne? Sorry, alfalfa. For those Americans. Yeah, these trucks are the best trucks to have, honestly. They're quick, they're nimble, they can get in and out of gateways really quick and easy. They're really easy to spin around in the straw pack in the shed. You just drive in, reverse up to the actual hopper and dump it in there, dump it into the beds and drive straight back out again. They take 2 fills from the actual that one's full, from the pallet bin. Now I put a silo up at the goat farm. What we'll do is cover it up because we're going out into the highway. Well, not highway, secondary road. Oh. Trees are like these green trees over. Oh, sorry mate. The green trees over there, like these ones here, are really good. The birch trees. But the other green trees, they have a problem with the branches being sticking out all the time onto the roads. Well, those ones are set pretty high, some of them they're set too low and the branches stick out. Like you can see the one over in the paddock over there, you see the branch sticking sideways. Sometimes they stick out. It's how you place them down. I'm afraid you can't do anything about it except come along with a chainsaw and chop them off. But this is the goat farm for this map. And we've got a couple of goats in there, courtesy of Kat, one of the viewers who was here before. She was here, so I put them in there so she can see the goats themselves. So there they are. There's the three different types. You got the white, you got the brown, which she said chocolate. Cocoa is going to be another one. Cocoa. Anything chocolate related, I suppose. Togans, no. Still trying to get the name right for that brown goat. If there's someone watching who knows, put it in the comments. Toga. I did know it once. This laser I'm going to get rid of this silo. So yeah, see, I terraformed all this, and as you can see, there was a tree there, so I couldn't get it to level off. As you can see, the squareness of that bit there is where it come across. It wouldn't go anywhere near the tree, so I filled up with water. Made it a pond with some water reeds in there. Same as over here. It wouldn't level up to the tree, so I made a little water feature. A wee pond. Some marron in there, some yabbies, crawfish, or whatever you want to call them, whichever place you're from. There the goats, can you hear them? Yeah, some crawfish, there's some American words by the way. There's a squeaky windmill back there. Big wheels are all moving on. Yeah, so I was quite amazed that this has gone over the hour, so we're going to go for an hour and a half, and that will be the stream today. It's made up for all the ones that we've bombed before. And if this is a position that actually works with the PlayStation there, I'll be doing it more often. So I'll scratch my nose in case it sounds really weird. But yes, new map, more loose in there too. Alfalfa. I'm not quite sure what this crop is in front of the house here. I'll have to have a look at it later. Oh yeah, I should have had that harvester going, shouldn't I? Which way did it go? Ah, there she is. As you can tell by the machinery, I put everything on there that's small. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And I put it on worker, why not? So there it is, New Holland. We'll go inside. You can have a look at the insides of it. Got the aircon and that up there. Got a radio there, and the dials and everything there. Nothing really there that shows up or anything. But the Massey Ferguson. Whoop! Hey, go back. The Massey Ferguson in the Massey Ferguson pack for 17. Very similar to this. The seat's not as plush, I don't think. Yeah, I used to use the old Massey Ferguson one all the time in the pack, especially on Oakfield Farm. And I had the tractors and everything as well with all the Massey pack 117. They're bringing bits and pieces out, but I've seen the other day the trailer's coming out. It's got a big bag of wheels and that on it, so they've mucked around with that. There was a couple of modders, map makers, whatever you want to call them, modders who were going to run with the pack, I'm pretty sure, and start bringing it all out, like all the towers and stuff. So everybody wants old stuff, like small stuff and that for well, these sort of maps with these small paddocks and that. I've had to go back to small tractors, which I don't normally use because I do Walker Farm. Walker Farm is a huge map. broad open, broad acres and stuff. It's an actual map in Shelby, Montana, which belongs to the Walker family, and Nick and that have his own channel. It's the home of the biggest tractors in the world, Big Buds, and yeah, and Nick and Big Arms, his brother's on there. The map in 2 different places actually, the workshop and then in town. So private number. Oh, they'll send me a message. And if you can hear that, that's my ringtone. And then I've got a cow for the message. Hang on, wait a minute, here it comes. No, it's just going to say missed call. And private number. It's probably about the G27 steering wheel that I just sold. Like someone trying to buy it. Sold it to a YouTuber last night. So there we go. We're coming up to the 30-minute mark, and that'll be an hour and 30. So it's the longest stream I've ever done, because it normally cuts off at about an hour. But so what we'll have to do is I'll have to say goodbye there, and because I'll end it at an hour and a half. So thanks for watching, and if you watch this, you know, share it if you like it, share it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. There's me message. Beautiful sounds. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. And for me, Ken Warrett, aka Stone Toad, I shall see you later. Hooroo, bye.